We are now live on Facebook and we're live on Zoom. And I welcome you all to Feast for the Soul 2024. This is our 17th annual feast, and each year we add more beauty to it. This year, Facebook Live for the first time, and we will be going on Spotify later on in the week. So welcome. Our theme this year is being peace with grace and ease, and for a global co-creating compassionate communities. We are so passionate about filling ourselves up with beautiful meditations and mindfulness practices and self-care, so that we can go out into our family and into our communities and meet others and share the love, share the peace, share the grace. We run every day at this time until February the 23rd. And this is about our own well-being and our own deep immersion into spiritual practices. And throughout the 40 days, we have different meditation teachers from around the world sharing different practices. During this, we'll put in the chat, afterwards actually, we'll put in the chat all the different links. But the main link is at feastforthesoul.org, where you'll find everything. In the meanwhile, please put it into the chat where you are, what the weather's like, how you're feeling. It's very, very, very cold here. So I'd like now, whilst you're doing that, to pass the mantle over to Susie Vaughan, who, Susie, could you put your hand up, darling, so I can see you?
I'll spotlight myself there.
Okay, I'll remove myself, and Susie will welcome Mary Walsh, who's our teacher today. Thank you.
Welcome, Mary. It's such a beautiful moment to share with you. I want to have the joy and pleasure of introducing Mary, McLean Meditation Institute meditation teacher, who I've grown to love and know over the past few years. Mary's been a meditation teacher for nearly 5 years now, I believe. And, it's her story is really interesting. And I know she's going to share more about that after the meditation, how she got to it. But she's really passionate. Mary's also trained with Ayurveda and yoga. She has a 200-hour yoga teacher training. And also, very interestingly, she's trained as a certified brain longevity specialist with the Alzheimer's Research and Prevention Foundation, which is really, really fascinating research that's going on there. Her meditation today, she tells me, is about relaxation and connection. And Mary's heart is so big. She's so very, very kind. Everybody who knows her knows that she lives by her motto. She signs all of her emails off with "Every day is a gift." And Mary, we're so grateful to have you as our gift on the Feast for the Soul faculty this year. And everybody, relax in your seats. You're in great hands with a beautiful teacher. She's based in Florida. I forgot to mention that. From Florida, Mary Walsh. Thanks, Mary.
Hi, everybody. Thank you, Susie, for that wonderful introduction. I'm just grateful to be here. As others are entering the room, I'm just going to share a little story before the meditation. During the recent holidays, my mind was thinking about my loved ones who are no longer walking this earth with me, keeping the focus on the good times. The fond memories of holiday traditions of my childhood, waking up at the crack of dawn with my brothers and sisters to raid the stockings that hung on the mantle of the fireplace. And there was always an apple and an orange in the little toe of the stocking that we got to eat along with any candy that was in there. Our stockings were fair game to keep us busy until my parents woke up. And those memories just brought smiles to my face and tears to my eyes, tears of joy. And it gave me the feeling of honoring the souls that are no longer with me. And then it occurred to me that the ground that I walk on, the ground that we walk on, the air that we breathe, has been on this earth since the creation. Parents, grandparents, loved ones, strangers have all touched the same earth and breathed the same air molecules that we are breathing today. The physical body of everything that has ever lived on this planet is still here. Every plant, animal, vegetable, mineral from the beginning of time is encapsulated within the earth and its atmosphere in some form. Not the same form as when it was alive, but still here, nurturing us. I was filled with wonder at the thought of being connected with my loved ones, living or not, and with each of you. Connected by the physical earth and the energy of the earth and the air that we breathe. That was the thread that provided me, the thread of thoughts that provided me with the inspiration and the intention for today's meditation, connection. Even though I'm on the opposite side of the planet from some of you, we are connected through the earth and the oxygen we breathe. And I know whatever I'm going through, whatever you're going through, the lightness, the dark, the good, the bad, the ugly, the neutral, I'm reminded that we are never alone. Somebody somewhere on this planet is going through or has gone through something very similar and wants the best for you. Today, I will read the lyrics of the Plum Village song written by Thich Nhat Hanh, a Vietnamese Buddhist monk and peace activist, and then guide through about a 25-minute meditation, and then read a short poem at the end as we integrate out of the meditation. I'll keep track of the time and I'll be with you the entire time. So I invite you to please make yourself comfortable. One of the most important things in meditation is that you're comfortable. Find yourself a comfortable sitting position with your hands gently resting on your lap. Palms could be faced up or down, whichever is most comfortable for you. With a straight back yet relaxed, bringing your shoulders softly away from your ears. And I invite you to close your eyes or gaze gently down at the ground in front of you. And I invite you to take 3 long, slow, deep breaths in and out of your nose, if that's comfortable for you at this moment. And if you can, as you're inhaling, imagine the air filling your belly first, and then moving up to your chest, all the way up to your shoulders, and pause. And then slowly breathe out to the count of 4 or 5, starting with your shoulders, moving to your chest, and then tucking your belly button in towards your spine. So you can start now. Breathing in. Breathing in at your belly, chest, shoulders. Breathing out, shoulders, chest, tucking your belly button in. These long, slow, deep breaths are sending a signal to your nervous system that it's safe to relax and be open to the practice. Now release the control of your breath and allow your breathing to return to its natural rhythm and depth. Bring your awareness to your breath as an observer, not trying to control it in any way. Notice the temperature of the air as it as it enters your nose and how it exits. Notice if there's any temperature difference. Or notice a gentle rise and fall of your chest. Or bring your awareness to whatever part of your body you choose to feel your breath. And as you pay attention to your breath, ruminate on the words of Thich Nhat Hanh from the song Breathe. Breathe, and you know that you are alive. Breathe, and you know that all is helping you. Breathe, and you know that you are the world. Breathe, and you know that the flower is breathing too. Breathe for yourself, and you breathe for the world. Breathe in compassion, and breathe out joy. Breathe and be one with the air you breathe. Breathe and be one with the river that flows. Breathe and be one with the earth you tread. Breathe and be one with the fire that glows. Breathe and you break the thought of birth and death. Breathe and you see that impermanence is life. Breathe for your joy to steady the calm. Breathe for your sorrow to flow away. Breathe and renew every cell in your blood. Breathe and renew the depths of consciousness. Breathe and you dwell in the here and now. Breathe and all you touch is new and real. I invite you to bring your attention to your feet, whether you're barefoot or wearing some type of footwear. Sense, feel, or imagine the bottom of your feet connecting to the floor. Even if your feet are not touching the floor, whatever is supporting your body is connected to the floor. You are connected to the earth and all its healing properties. Sense, feel, or imagine a ball of energy and healing is being generated from the very core of this earth and is moving up through each layer until it reaches the topmost layer of the earth, the soils of the earth's surface. Here it pauses as it gathers the loving energy of your ancestors and loved ones that walked this earth before us. They are adding their love and wishing you only the best. throughout this time you have on earth. This topmost surface of the earth is also connecting each of us. No matter where on earth you are, we are all connected by the energy and the soil of this planet. Sense, feel, or imagine this glowing ball of healing love connecting all of us. It's now reached the soles of your feet. Allow this glowing ball of healing love energy to move across your toes and your feet, releasing any stress to allow room to feel the love and healing. Slowly moving towards your ankles. And while doing this practice, if you notice your thoughts are telling a story about an ache or pain, whether it's emotional or physical, in a particular part of your body, or you notice negative thoughts about a particular part of your body, just acknowledge it, accept it, and give a little extra love there. And as you bring this ball of energy, of healing love around your ankles, sense, feel, or imagine it moving up your calves and your shins. And continue to invite this ball of healing, loving energy to encircle your knees, moving up your thighs and behind your thighs, traveling around your hips, waist, and up your spine, all the way up to your neck. The healing love is traveling down one arm to your fingers and thumb, and down the other arm, the fingers and thumb. And take a moment to notice any sensations in your hands and fingers. And bring your attention back to your hips again. Sense, feel, or imagine the healing love energy there again as it slowly moves up to your belly and your torso. Slowly up to your shoulders, and relax your shoulders down away from your ears if they've crept up. Moving up your neck. Allow this healing love energy to relax your jaw, the inside of your mouth, your lips, your nose, your cheeks. Feel this relaxing energy encircling your eyeballs and your eye muscles. Traveling up your forehead to your scalp. Your body is taking what it needs And it shares this abundance of love and healing to the world around you as it exits the top of your head. You are a conduit of loving, healing energy from the earth to each other, sharing out into the space outside of you, above your head, connecting with the air we breathe, that all living things from the beginning of time has ever breathed, connecting us here today, soul to soul. There is an abundance of love. Imagine all the love floating in the air is now entering your body again through the top of your head, relaxing your forehead, your eyes, cheeks, jaw, and neck, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing down both of your arms to your elbows, wrist, and fingers. Bringing your attention to your shoulders, chest, your heart center, your belly. Relax and dampen your spine to your hips. This relaxing ball of love and healing is slowly traveling down both your legs to your knees, your calves, shins, encircling your ankles, and your feet. And closing up this infinite circle of love and energy and healing, grounding with the earth and connecting to the air we breathe. And we will sit for a few moments. I'll keep track of the time. And in your mind, repeat the words, I am loved and I am loving. I am loved and I am loving. If you notice your mind drifting off into thoughts, gently return to the mantra, to the words, I am loved and I am loving. I am loved. I am loving. I am loving. love, and I am loving. I am love. I am loving. I am love, and I am loving. I am love. I am loving. I am loved, and I am loving. Gently allow these words to float away like the clouds. And bring your attention back to your breath. Wherever you choose to observe your breath. Not trying to control it in any way, just noticing your breath. The same oxygen, the same air we breathe as other people all over this world, near and far. We breathe the same air as the first people on earth, and the same air as our loved ones. Take a few moments to imagine our loved ones smiling at you, wanting the best for you. And give them a smile back. And place your attention back on your breath. And place your attention back on your feet. The feet to the ground, and long, slow, deep breaths are one of many great ways to find peace in difficult or stressful situations. And because it's important to come out of meditation practice slowly, if you want to start with some micro movements, gently wiggling your fingers or your toes while I read A Blessing for the New Year by John O'Donohue from his book, To Bless the Space Between Us. On the day when the weight deadens on your shoulders and you stumble, may the clay dance to balance you. When your eyes freeze behind the gray window and the ghost of loss gets into you, may a flock of colors, indigo, red, green, and azure, come to awaken in you a meadow of delight. When the canvas frays in the current of thought and the stain of ocean blackens beneath you, may there come across the waters a path of yellow moonlight to bring you safely home. May the nourishment of the earth be yours. May the clarity of light be yours. May the fluency of the ocean be yours. May the protection of the ancestors be yours. And so, may a slow wind work these words of love around you, an invisible cloak to mind your life. And whenever you are ready, if you haven't done so already, just slowly open your eyes and incorporate some larger movements. If you want and you're able to, you can stretch your arms out to the sides. If it feels good, bring them up towards the sky. And as you bring your arms down, gently place your hands on opposite shoulders and give yourself a nice hug. Just like Olaf, he likes warm hugs. You are loved and you are never alone. I hope you find comfort in knowing that our loved ones are always with us, some within our DNA and all within our heart. Please honor yourself for giving you some time to just be. In the words of Lois Wilson, co-founder of Al-Anon Family Groups, we are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Please go about your day in peace, being kind to yourself and to others. Thank you for being here. Take what you like and leave the rest. Namaste.